Hi guys, welcome to my videos. So today in this video I'm going to show you how to apply for the subclass 309 Partner Provincial Visa for Australia step by step. Before I proceed further, if you have not already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe because I regularly upload videos. And if you have any concern, any question, anything that comes in your mind, feel absolutely free to ask. Alright guys, so let's proceed. So guys, we know that Australian citizens, permanent residents or eligible New Zealand citizens, they can bring their partner or spouses uh, to Australia. So in order to get them permanent into Australia, there is a two-step process. The step one is to get subclass 309, this partner provincial visa, and once this is done, they can come and stay in Australia. They can do work, study, they can attend free English classes until they get a decision on their subclass 100. That is the final step to get the permanent visa. As you can see, for this subclass 100 you must hold a temporary partner visa, subclass 309. So we will not go much into the details of this 100, but let's go into 309 and then I'll show you how you can apply online. So when you want to apply online, click here on apply. It's gonna take you to the page of this IMMI account. So I hope you have already created. If you have not, then just go ahead and create, because I have already uploaded a video about it. So the link is available in the description. If you want to create it, go ahead and create. Alright, click on continue here. Okay, so you got if you want, you can read terms and conditions, that's very important, and click on next. Is the applicant currently outside Australia? So here the applicant is your spouse and it has to be under this subclass, so click on yes. Give the current location of the applicant and then legal status. So let's say there's an Australian citizen who has married an Indian citizen. So the Indian citizen is in India and the legal status is citizen. Is the applicant applying for a prospective marriage visa? So because we are applying for the partner visa, select this no and go to next. Passport details. Okay, so applicant, that spouse, personal details. Okay, so let's say John Smith, an Australian citizen, married Elizabeth Smith in India. So we are putting Elizabeth's detail here. She's female. Date of birth, let's say she was born in 1997. Yeah, that's a good year. On September 1st. Okay, her passport number, some Indian passport number sample. I don't know much about it. Country of passport, let's say India. Of course, she's an Indian citizen. Nationality, again India. Date of issued, so let's say this was issued back in 2015. Let's say Jan 15, and this is valid till 2025 Jan 14. Place of issue, let's say this was issued in New Delhi. But you can find this information in your passport. I'm just putting sample information. Does it have national ID card? Let's say yes. Add. I'm gonna get a warning because for India they know that identity cards have a special number format, but if you are correct, then you don't need to worry about. Like Aadhaar card, I'm just putting. Confirm. Yeah, as I said, I'd get a warning, but if you're okay, just click on confirm. Place of birth, town, city. Let's say she was born in New Delhi, is in the state of Delhi, and this is in India. Relationship status, she is married. Date of marriage, so let's say she was married on August 1st. Is this applicant currently or Have they been known by any other names? Let's say no. Citizen of the selected country, yes. Any other country, no. Does this applicant have other current passport? No. Have other identity document? Say yes. We have already provided the national identity document here, so you can enter that here. So let's enter. Let me copy the number. But wait a second, let's go back. We have already put that information, so any other identity document, it's up to you. Like if you're from India, you can add PAN number and other things if you want, but not mandatory. If you have, then only enter. Have this applicant taken a health examination? Let's say no, not yet. So probably then at the end they will ask to go for it. Information is correct, click on yes and then next. But of course do a verification before you do. Previous travel. So let's say she has never traveled to Australia or never applied for a visa to Australia. So no, whatever is applicable in your case. Usual country of residence. Of course she is in India. The applicant may be required to attend office for an interview. Okay, so in that case, if you go to India, there's only one option, New Delhi. Residential address. So she is in India. Address, let's say 1 New Delhi Street, Suburban Town, New Delhi. Postal code. I don't remember any postal code for Delhi, but I'm just creating one sample. Oh, that was more than contact, home phone, numbers only. Okay, 4 okay 55. All right, business phone, cell phone. Do not eat these numbers. Is the postal city residential address? Yes. Email address. Okay, next. Contact details for the second stage permanent visa. So this is for your second stage. I mean, once your 309 is granted, then. So she isn't been in Australia yet. Let me see if I can bypass this stage. I mean this question. No, they need it. Of course. So we need to put some sample Australian address. Okay, let me get that for you. Okay, so I just added a sample address and I was able to go to next. Does the applicant authorize another person to receive written correspondence? No. Electronic communication, yeah, information is here. Just click on next. Are there any migrating members of the family unit included in this application? Let's say no. Does the applicant have any members of their family unit not traveling to Australia who are not Australian citizens or permanent residents? Okay, so I'm gonna select no. Whatever is applicable in your case. Applicant immediate family member. Does the applicant have any parent, sibling or children? Let's say yes. Now here you need to add the details. Let's say Elizabeth Smith has parents, like suppose she is the only daughter. So his dad's name, let's say, is Victor Smith. So she was born in 1997. So let's say her dad was born in 1970. September 18, just a date. Relationship status, he is married. Date of marriage, if known, of course she should be aware. Let's say they were married in 1995. I mean her dad. 29. Relationship to applicant, parent. Is the family member deceased? No. Country of current resident, India. Australian immigration status. I just selected other because there is no status for this Victor Smith. Next is we are going to add her mother. Let's say her mother's name is Kathy Smith. She's female, so let's say she was born in 1972. 14. Relationship status married. Date of marriage, so 1995. I think 29 we selected in the previous screen. Make sure it matches. Relationship to applicant. Parent. Family indices, no. Country of current residence, India. Australian immigration status, again other, because she has never applied for it. Next, sponsor, personal details. So this is the guy who is actually trying to bring his spouse. So in this case, John Smith. John. He's male. Let's say this guy was born in 1995 in August. Just sample date, 1st of August. Have a passport? Yes. Country of passport is gonna be Australia. I'll add a sample passport number. Nationality, let's say Australia. Place of issue, let's say Melbourne. Date of issue, let's say this was issued in 2018 6th, and this is valid till 2028 6th. I just put a sample number. Let me see if that works or not. Let's say it doesn't have a national identity card. Country of birth, let's say he was born in Australia. Relationship status, he is married now. Date of marriage, this should meet. Do I remember when they were married? August 1st, if I remember. Yeah. Is the sponsor currently have ever been known by the other name? No. So you know any other country? No. Birth? Yes. Have any other current passport? No. Have other ID documents? No. Been granted a contributory parent category visa? Let's say no. Next. Okay, so now it is asking for the sponsor's contact details. So he's in Australia, so I'm gonna put Australia here. State, territory, let's say Victoria. Suburban town, let's say Melbourne. Again I need to put a sample address. This cannot be someone's address, I'm just putting it. Home phone. So in Australia I think phone numbers are of 6 digits, 9 digits in fact, 8. Okay, let's say business. Same, yeah. Email address. Does the sponsor have any parent, sibling or children, including those that are deceased? Yes. So let's say he has parents, like he's again the only son of his parents. So let's enter his father's name. Let's say his father's name is Peter Smith, and he was born in he was also born in 1970. Let's say December 10, and he is married yet, and his parents married in, let's say, 1994 September 1st. He is parent. No. Country of residence, let's say Australia, and he is also citizen. Whatever is applicable in your case. Next is his mother. Let's say his mother's name is Clara Smith. Let's say she was born in 1972. Oh, ship status, she is married. Date of marriage, what did I put over there? August 1994. It's first. I don't remember, man. This may give some warning later on. So parent, no. Country of current residence, Australia, and she's a citizen. Confirm. Okay, now click on next. Tosin committed to reducing violence in the community. Sponsor partners should access more detailed information. Okay. Is the applicant related to the sponsor by blood, marriage, or adoption? Yes. Relationship status, married. Date of marriage. Okay, so we selected 1st of August. Place of marriage, let's say it was done in New Delhi, India. Celebrant, official name. Let's leave it if it asks. So here you need to provide the details of your marriage, like what happened and when it was. I'm just writing this, but don't write this. Provide in the clear explanation. Has the applicant sponsor met in person? Yes. First meeting, so let's say they met. Oh, now I need to form a love story on June 1st. Location of first meeting, New Delhi. Wow, 2 months, marriage in 2 months. That's really good. Is the relation between a sponsor genuine and continuing? Yes. Do the applicant and sponsor have a mutual commitment to a shared life as a married couple? Yes. Date, applicant and sponsor committed to a shared life together to the exclusion of all others. Okay, let's say 1st August. Whatever is applicable in your case. Has the applicant lived separately and apart from the sponsor for any period of time since committing to a shared life together to the exclusion? Yes. Give the details. The sponsor came back to Australia on so and so date in order to initiate sponsorship and other work related commitments. Meanwhile they are in touch and he's gonna visit again and again, like all the story. Correct story. Has the applicant entered into the relationship with the sponsor freely without force or coercion? Yes. Relationship details. Give details of the financial aspects of relationship. This is very important. Nature of the household. I'm just writing useless stuff, but when you fill it very carefully, because this is how your application is gonna be assessed. Give details of development relationship between the applicant and the sponsor. Yeah. Give the details of two supporting witness of the relationship between the applicant and the sponsor. Yeah, you need witness. Let's say John William, male, date of birth August 1993, 13th. Relationship to the applicant, friend. Occupation, IT engineer. A number of years known, 15. Residential country, let's say India. I know guys, you gotta fill this, so you have to be very patient. If you cannot fill it at a single goal, you can always save the form and come back later. Address to New Delhi Street, suburban town, New Delhi. Full code. Contact numbers. Okay. Oh, that's too much. do not put the same email address, because then everyone is using a similar address, doesn't make any sense. I'm just gonna go no name, no email.com. Oh, must be 6 digits. Yeah, wow, look, they know India better than me. Okay, one guy is added, one more is required. Now next is William, Melissa, it's a common name. Date of birth, let's say 2000, 1st September 2000. Registered the applicant, cousin, occupation interior decorator, number of years known 18, registered address India. So you can see that in your application you fill all the details, so that's why you should have patience and provide correct details. Suburban town, New Delhi, state, province, Delhi, postal code, home phone, I'm just putting this sample, don't do this. No email please at no1.com. Friend, cousin, seen everything added. Next. Has the applicant been in any previous relationship with persons other than the sponsor? Let's say no. Has also been in previous relationship with the, now this is about sponsor. No. Has the sponsor previously sponsored nominated spouse? Let's say no. Has the sponsor been sponsor nominated Australia as a spouse? No. Interpreter required? Let's say no. Both of them can speak English. Have any of the applicants lived in a country for more than 12 months cumulative in the past 10 years? So if you select yes, the past 10 years, no. Since turning 16. Okay, so in that case we need to edit it, because this demands since turning 16, because she was born in 1997, so 16 she would turn in 2013. Okay, confirm. Okay, click on next. Has the applicant or any person who is applicant ever had a visa cancelled? No. Has the applicant have been refused any entry permit or visa to Australia? No. Whatever is applicable in your case. Now this section is very important. Answer these questions very honestly, because now a lot of countries have shared databases, so they can identify if you do any wrongdoing here. Ever been charged? No. Has the applicant been convicted? No. Subject to an arrest warrant? No. Has the applicant been found guilty? No. Has the sex offender registered? No. Offense grounds? No. No. Involved in association? No. 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 Next. Partner with a declaration. Because they will inform relationship between breaks down. Yes. Yes. Recollection of their fingerprinting. Yes. Yes. Give consent for this. Consent depart using applicant's biometric. Okay. Granted a visa. Yes. Click on next. Now declaration. This is very important. Have read, understood, have provided complete information. You can read all of this. You should read all of this and then answer. Here you have the review option. If anything is not correct, you can go back and change, and after that you can go to the next stage. There they will ask you to upload documents and pay the fee. So I don't want to submit, and then I don't want to go for the paying of the fee, because this is just a sample application. So that's it for now, guys. So I hope you like this video. Make sure to give it a like and comment, and if you have any concern, any question, anything that comes in your mind, feel absolutely free to ask. Thank you, guys.